EGM Network.
Welcome to the Lori Davis Show, where it's all about the amazing lifestyle on our Treasure Coast. And here's your host and realtor for life, Lori Davis.
Hello, and welcome to the show. I am so glad you're here today. We have a return guest who is, well, we have two fine ladies here from an organization that is near and dear to my heart. I love Coastal Connections. I love the turtles. I love what they do. And before the show started, we were talking about the growth that they've had over the years. And it's just a really great organization, and anybody that's been ever associated with it or involved in it or done any of the events that they have over the years has always come away with just such a wonderful positive experience, and I think they take that with them. Don't you think, Cindy?
Yeah, absolutely.
This is not a one and done thing.
No.
If you've ever done a turtle watch, or you've watched the hatchlings go off, or you've seen them take a turtle out that's stuck in the nets, and then they've got to send it down to the Keys to recover, and then they come back and they release. I mean, these are really amazing experiences that a lot of people are, they're just, again, it's just something that you'll never forget. Have you ever done any of it, Cindy? Have you seen any of them?
I've seen a lot of it. It's, if you read about it and when you see it in person, it's way different.
It is.
It's way different.
It is. Well, I've seen the turtle lay, and it was just on my beach, so by my house.
That's what I've seen outside of the
I've never seen them hatch, and you'd think I'd get a hookup. Like they would call me and say,
turtles?
"Yeah, like, hey, Lori, they're hatching. We're going to be on the beach in front of Citrus or in front of, anyway." So now that I've guilt tripped my guests into calling me the next time. Okay. Anyway, let's introduce Kendra Cope. She is a founder and executive director of Coastal Connections, and Jeanna Kent. Good to meet you.
Hi.
Good to see you.
Thank you
Welcome
for having
to the
us.
show. We're so glad you guys are here today.
It's so much fun being here, Lori.
I love having you.
I love being here.
I know. It's a good vibe, but you bring it. You guys bring that stuff.
Yeah,
you bring all of that warmth and God, I literally have goosebumps because I really feel like it's just such a part of Vero Beach, and you're making it. Because I remember when you started this whole thing. How many years has this been that you Coastal Connections?
Yeah, actually, this month we're celebrating 8 years.
That's amazing.
Oh, wow.
So in 8 years, we have gone from an 8-person organization to a just mass. When you think about the number of community members that participate in the events that we host throughout the year, thousands of people.
Yeah.
It is just incredible to see the impact that the organization is making, not just on the sea turtles that our mission is drawn to help, but just this community, their inspiration, their outlook on the environment, their excitedness to get out and volunteer.
Yes.
That's just so cool to see how that's changed.
And I think that's part of why Lori Davis, Realtor for Life, the Dale Sorensen Real Estate sponsored show, people come here and it's just a beautiful place. And these are the reasons why people come here and they're like, there's something very special about this. And then anytime they touch, and I mean this, your organization, and they've had an experience with it, they're changed. They are changed. And they go, this is a special spot.
Right.
And I hope you say that another 8 years from now.
Absolutely.
That's my goal.
Well, we were talking before the show that it's growing, and it's just growing here locally more so than we're just probably going to focus more on the state of Florida, right?
Yeah, we really want to be focusing in the next 5 years on our impact locally within the community, specifically with our students in our schools, and really expanding our education department, really putting a lot more focus on partnering with local businesses so that we can have an impact with our marine debris cleanups and our recycling efforts, really strengthening this bond that our community has with the environment.
Yeah. Jeanna, tell us, you're kind of sort of spearheading the coastal cleanup, which is coming in September on the 20th from 9 to 11 a.m.
That's correct.
And so tell us a little about what's going to happen that day. How are people going to find their way to get to you so that they can be a part of that?
Yes, of course. So again, like you said, the cleanup is from 9 to 11, and we're going to have 25 cleanup locations throughout Indian River County. So if you visit our website, coastal-connections.org, you can find a registration site where you can go on, you can pick the location that you'd be interested in participating at. And then you're going to come out, you're going to be welcomed by one of our loyal volunteers and also a business or group within the community that is leading that cleanup site. And then all the cleanup supplies are going to be provided for you. So you're just going to participate in a couple hours worth of a cleanup and then have a wonderful impact to the community and to our local wildlife. And then after the fact, you can go and celebrate at our after party.
After party.
Yeah.
Hey,
And if you have, absolutely. That's going to be at Walking Tree Brewery from 11:30 to 1:30. And if you have a competitive spirit, we're going to have some contests and awards. So if that's
like
something
it.
that
People love that.
I
They
know,
just
right?
make it fun, right?
Yeah.
Exactly.
I love it.
Yeah, absolutely.
So tell me, like, you've been doing this for how many years? It's
Well, I started as a volunteer about this time last year.
Okay.
So yeah, about a year in total.
So don't you weigh up the volume of what you guys
yes.
pick up? What did you do last year?
Yeah, absolutely. So last year we collected over 2,600 pounds in that 2-hour window.
That's it's over a ton, right? What is 20?
It is over
a
a ton. It is over a ton.
Somewhere between 2,100 or something like that.
2,000. Yeah. So over a ton. And even more staggering is the individual pieces of debris that was collected within that window. So almost 37,000 pieces of trash were collected throughout all of those locations in just that 2 hours.
That's amazing.
Yes.
In one of them is cigarette butts.
Yes.
I'm always amazed. But they get so many cigarette butts.
We do. That is by far typically our number one collected item throughout the year, every year.
Oh, that's amazing.
And the wild part about all of it is that our public parks are no smoking areas.
And that's where we're going to pick up garbage, isn't it?
Yeah, parks and beaches, smoke-free in the county.
Is that right? Is that
Yes,
true? I did
it
not
is
realize
true.
that.
Yeah.
I did not realize that.
Yeah.
Kendra, tell us a little bit about like sea turtles and the health of that of turtles.
Yes.
Also reflects the health of our ecosystem, of our environment here in Vero. Tell us a little bit about how those two are parallel.
Yeah. So we consider there's a term for that called an indicator species. We've probably come on this show before to talk about sea turtles as a keystone species and their really critically important role within stabilizing the food web within an ecosystem. But an indicator species is also very important, meaning the moment you start to see a decline in that species or that population, it's an indicator that something else around it is failing. And that's a really good point. So sea turtles in our community are not just found on the beach laying nests in the summertime. They're also found year-round in our Indian River Lagoon. This beautiful
Forget about that.
lagoon that stretches our entire county's coastline and is so important for fishing, recreation, and even food sources like oysters and clams. And our sea turtles live there as juveniles year-round. So if we start to see negative impacts occurring with those turtles, which we have through our sea turtle rescue program, then we know that that is an indicator that something else negative is happening around them. So that helps us jump into action and provide informed decisions.
Right, exactly. And so now, this 2025, how are we doing versus last year with regard to nests and have they been hatching already?
They have been hatching. So that's such a cool thing that happens right now, right? We are in the later end of the summertime. And so most of our nests have been laid, not all of them. We are only a few hundred nests away from reaching our previous record.
Okay. Which is good, right?
Which is incredible because if you're seeing new record nesting years, year after year after year, that's showing us that everything that we're doing as a community, as just people in society, following rules, following enforcement, that means we're doing it right.
Yeah.
We're seeing the rebound of that population. So we're super excited that we are only a few hundred nests away from reaching a brand new record in our county, which is amazing.
And what is that number? What is that? What's the record? Is it 2,400? Did I see?
No, it's over 10,000.
nests?
Yeah, we've already
Yeah.
broken 10,000 nests
Wow.
this year.
Wow.
We've broken 10,000 nests this year, which is absolutely incredible. Most of those nests have hatched.
Okay.
Wow.
And the ones that have not are they're still incubating on the beaches. And those are typically our green turtles, which are one of 3 different species of turtles that we have.
Right.
We did recently have Hurricane Erin pass by.
She did.
She did. And she's Mother Nature, right? She's just part of the day-to-day schedule that we deal with in our line of work, right? And so she did end up, instead of taking sand away from our beaches,
Oh, no.
she actually put a whole bunch of sand on our beaches.
Yeah. Isn't that interesting?
Yes, she pushed a ton of sand on top of our beaches and on top of those nests. And so there will be some nests that don't hatch because of that influence.
Yeah. Are
But-
you watching every nest?
We watch every nest within our permitted education zone, which is right there in Central Beach in the heart of Vero.
Okay.
Right, where everyone likes to go and hang out on the beaches.
Yeah.
And so that's our education zone. And we call that our education zone because that's where we invite people from the community, visitors of the community, down onto the beach to join us when we get to do the evaluations of those nests. So they get to learn what we're doing, why we do it, how successful those nests are, and why that's important for the overall health of our beaches.
And Jeanna, where are the people if they want to get involved in one of these? What do you call it when they hatch? You were going to sign up for a what?
Turtle dig.
It's a turtle dig event.
It's called a turtle dig.
Yes.
Which I've never been invited to. Okay. Did I say that out there? Have I said that enough yet?
my gosh.
No. But okay, so there's still some nests. The green turtle nests are still there.
Yes.
And so Jeanna, tell us about how people sign up for that, and what are they going to go on the website? Where are they going to find
so
this?
Again, if you visit our website, coastal-connections.org, you can visit our event calendar and it will be on there. However, we do post those on our social media accounts as well. So Instagram and Facebook, it's Coastal Connections _Inc. Those events we only have 3 days notice for because we have to see signs of a natural emergence before we are permitted to go in and excavate the nest. So there isn't a lot of lead time, but if you follow us on our accounts and if you have those notifications on, as soon as we post that flyer about the event, then you'll be notified and you can register that way. There'll be a link in our bio.
And so it's shame on you, Lori Davis, because you're not following it and you're not getting that 3-day lead time.
Right,
It's shame
exactly.
on me. Totally. I'm going to hand you my phone when I'm done, and you guys will put all that stuff in my phone so that I'm getting all
Okay.
my notifications.
Yeah.
Sounds
So
good.
a turtle dig, do you literally, because I know you're not supposed to help them, you don't do anything, the dig, like you
Yes.
just know this is the nest that's going to go next?
Well, it's different from an emergence like we were talking about. So
Yeah.
it's not an actual full hatchling emergence to where they're all going to try and get to the ocean at the same time. This is 3 days after there's been signs that hatchlings have naturally emerged from the nest.
Okay.
Then we can go in and excavate and evaluate the success rate of that clutch of eggs. So if there is a healthy hatchling left behind, then we can release them after the event.
So are you?
So there might be a straggler, but it's not guaranteed.
Yeah.
Probably about half of the time we'll see a hatchling that's still left in the nest.
Do you, so when you go to a dig, do you see a lot of them going, or you just know it's happening and you might see one going?
We know it's already
It's
happened.
already happened.
Already
it happened
happened.
3 days before.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
So if you happen to get to see a bunch of these little turtles go,
Then you are so
Yes.
you just
lucky.
happened upon it.
Yes.
Nobody
Buy that
knows.
lottery ticket.
Only God knows.
Yes.
Like only Mother
Exactly
Nature
right.
knows,
We
right?
have no idea.
No.
clue.
So there's
No.
that's what I was trying to say is like
No.
you
Yes.
can't really know
No,
when
because
it's going to happen.
and this happens every year where there could be multiple nests laid side by side within the same quarter-mile stretch.
Yeah.
On the same day, same species.
Yeah.
They hatch on different days.
Right. And that's what I'm like, I don't know. Because
No
I really
idea.
want to see that because Cindy and I have seen the laying of the eggs. Cindy,
Right.
Yeah.
We got to just camp out there for like
know,
5
right?
or 6 days.
Well,
Yeah.
you know,
Let's do that.
it's funny you say that, though, because I live by the beach where I live,
So there's-
just into Indian River
yeah.
Shores.
Yeah.
But I don't see as many nests as I have kind of in my area, right? So, and you know, they say they always come back the same area.
But we
not
also
necessarily-
don't mark off as many nests where you live.
Okay.
Because not every nest
Because
is
it's
marked.
not in your thingy.
Yes. So
It's not
we
yours.
mark an extra an extra allotment of nests because of our education and outreach program.
Okay.
That makes sense.
Versus when you're outside of that education zone
Yeah.
across the rest of the county,
Yes.
those nests are just a sample of what exists on the beach. And they
Okay.
just provide a data set that is required by our management at the county and state level.
Right, because I think our Indian River Shores guys get on their ATVs, they'll see
Yes.
that a turtle has come. Obviously, you can see they've come up and gone back. You know what happened there. And I think they mark them off themselves just so people won't mess with it.
Most of the time, it's actually one in every 20, is it 26 or 28?
36.
It's
loggerhead.
now
Yeah.
36. One in every
Yeah.
36 loggerhead
Yeah.
is actually marked off with tape and stakes.
Wow. So they're just doing it all the time. Just because I don't see it doesn't mean it didn't happen.
Right.
Yeah, they're definitely
Exactly.
still there.
Okay, good. 'Cause I
Absolutely.
was like,
Especially because we have a record year approaching.
I know.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
so you're still you all know they were there. Someone
Yes.
is. So is it every morning somebody goes out when this is happening?
Yeah.
Starting at
Yep.
sunrise.
Yeah.
And they
Okay.
monitor on a daily basis. So they use those tire tracks of the ATV to actually cross out the crawl to let the person who's on the ATV the next day know, hey, we already know this is here. It's already been documented. You don't have to worry about it. Look for the new ones.
I love that.
Yeah.
This is it is just amazing. We've got a lot. I can't wait. But let's do our commercials now, so we have more time to talk when we're done. We pay for this with a commercial, you guys. We need 2 minutes, and we'll be right back with Jeanna and Kendra from Coastal Connections. We love their turtles. See you in a minute.
It's time to call Easy Brew Coffee and Bottled Water Service and learn just how much you can save and how convenient it is to have your coffee and bottled water delivered right to your home or office. In addition to water coolers, Easy Brew offers individual bottles of water in 8 or 16-ounce bottles. No more lugging it home or dragging it into the office. Serving the Treasure Coast for over 2 decades, 2 letters, 1 simple name. Easy for Easy Brew. Visit e-zbrew.com or call 800-792-3285. Easy Brew.
When you're sick of stomping bugs and repulsed by rats, call Sandpiper Pest Control. Put those pests to rest permanently. Sandpiper's been here for over a quarter century, saving Floridian homes and businesses from the horror of house rats, the creepiness of cockroaches, and the terror of termites. And because we live here too, we do it responsibly. For your pests with more than 2 legs, call Sandpiper Pest Control.
At Sunshine Furniture, our 35,000 square foot showroom is filled with the largest selection of in-stock tariff-free coastal furniture on the Treasure Coast. Dining and bedroom sets, occasional tables, sofas, sleeper sofas, love seats, and chairs in the latest styles and colors from Tommy Bahama, Lexington, Hooker, Four Seasons, Braxton Color, and Capri. We're the outdoor furniture experts and have hundreds of styles of any patio furniture you need, including a gallery of American-made Telescope, Berlin Gardens, and Pollywood, all with no tariff ever. We specialize in fire pits, outdoor rugs, umbrellas, and replacement cushions. Right now, we're having a summer sale with lots of great markdowns and discounts on everything you need for your Florida home, including all pictures, lamps, and accessories half price. Sunshine Furniture, $12.95 US 1 in the Publix Plaza, Vero Beach. Don't forget to visit our outlet store directly across the street, filled with lots of name brand closeouts and sale items. Come in now for our summer sale and visit our website at sunshinefurniturecasual.com.
Here we are with Coastal Connections. We have Kendra Bergman. We have who just had a baby. Baby Brinley. She did not. It's Tuesday, so Baby Brinley did not get to join us today. But how you doing, Mama?
Feeling good. You know, I will say being a parent is the hardest job in the entire world. Everyone says that, but you don't really get it until you become it.
Until
that
you do
parent.
it. Yeah.
Oh my God.
I know.
I'm on my 3rd cup of coffee.
Today, right? Just today. This afternoon, right?
Yeah.
I know. That's great. Does she have a lot of turtle stuff?
She does have a lot of turtle stuff. She is spoiled rotten with turtle stuff. She actually just started teething, and she has a really nice silicone turtle teether that she's enjoying at the moment.
I got her that.
I love that.
Yeah.
I love that. All right. Well, let's go back to the Coastal Connection. Gina, we were talking about it. This is an international, event.
It is a
but Coastal
global
Connection,
event.
a global event.
Yes, it is. So people all over the world are going to be participating in cleanups that same day.
That day.
Which is so awesome. So yeah, we are going to be the host for all of Indian River County. So again, 25 locations. And International Coastal Cleanup is in its 40th year. It's spearheaded by Ocean Conservancy.
Yeah.
And, over the years, they've been able to collect over 380 million pounds of debris through this event.
I love it.
So it is amazing, super impactful. So yeah, we're just looking for as much participation as possible because we want to make it as impactful as it can possibly be, especially in our community.
Yeah.
So.
Tell us about sponsorships. We can this is not till September 20th. So if you're hearing this today, Saturday or Sunday, or you're watching on social media, which is, it's going to be on for weeks and it'll be on forever on YouTube, Coastal Connection. So tell us about sponsorships. What do you need?
Yeah, absolutely. So if your local business or group would like to sponsor the event, we would absolutely love that. Whether it's through an official sponsorship, we have several different levels available, or even just through a raffle donation. We are going to have an after party, like I said, at the Walking Tree Brewery, and we're going to be, collecting donations through raffles. So if that's something you'd like to donate to, we'd love that as well. Or even just if your local business would like to get a group together to participate in the cleanup, and you have 25 locations to choose from, go out and support your local, your favorite beach or park, and get out there and make an impact for International Coastal Cleanup.
I remember the last time we talked about this, some of the beaches are like favorite beaches that people go to.
Yeah.
And so they if you want to do a particular area, if you like the Wabasso Causeway, for instance, some people like to be there, you go and sign up and it fills up, right? You'll only have X amount of volunteers
you
at each
absolutely need
location.
to be aware of the parking spaces. So we always ask that people carpool to help free up enough parking spaces to really get a good group at every one of those locations. And just to continue, adding a little bit of fire to the excitement, right? We're having some awards, and one of the awards I would like to preview is the fact that we have an award for the largest group. So if you are a local business, you are a service group, you just have a really big group of friends and you want to give yourself a name for that day, the largest group will win an award. Whoever they are, and we're pumped to see who comes out.
So the one that can win that award, they might not be able to all be at the same location, though. True, right? Because it's
per location.
Oh, it's the largest group for that location.
Well, the largest group. So if you're gonna say you're Dale Sorensen, Dale Sorensen would all want to organize going to one single location.
Correct.
Yes.
Yeah.
So let's get 50 plus people out there.
Can you do 50 people at one location?
Oh, yeah. We have certain locations that can hold 200 people.
Oh, okay. I kept thinking it was small spots.
No. I've done it. No, it's not.
Well, we've thrown out the gauntlet here.
There's small
spots. The challenge is out there.
And there's big ones. So the challenge is out. Let's do it.
I love it. And there's an award.
There is an award. You'll be publicly recognized.
There you go.
And there's some fun little treats for everybody as well.
I love that. That's fantastic. And then sponsorships, just to get back, because that's really important. Have all 25 the locations been filled by a sponsor?
We still have a few locations that we're looking for a park champion for. So
that's one thing, right?
Yeah. So different from a sponsorship, it'd be more like taking a leadership role at that cleanup site. And we have a couple of locations still in Sebastian that are up for grabs. But yeah, sponsorships will take as many as we can get.
Absolutely.
So it's not per location, but it's just for the event as a whole.
Correct.
And like I said, depending on the sponsorship level that you would choose, you can be part of our after party as well, to get some recognition out there for your business as well. So
very good.
Yeah.
Kendra, Bergman, thank you for coming. Coastal Connections, Jeanna, Kent, thank you. Coastal-connections.org. Go in, sign up. Thank you so much for coming today. Don't forget about the Coastal Cleanup. It's September 20th from 9 to 11, but the after party is 11:30 to 1 over at Walking Tree Brewery. Thanks for coming. Guys, please participate. This is such an amazing thing to do, and you're going to feel so great after you're done. Have a great day. Be safe. Thank you for being here, everyone. And you guys, thank you for being on the show. We'll see you here next week.